Okay, so there were a few up in the corner that are up in the middle that didn't quite get fully defined. Another coincident and collinear got those taken care of to give me a fully defined sketch on sketch 16. For these, we're going to have concentric arcs, concentric circles, and I think I can get away with a circular pattern around the center. So let's fly that out. We're not given a whole lot of dimensions, so we'll go ahead and see what we get. We can hide sketch 16. We'll open up the sketch on the front plane. I'll tie in my panel. Go ahead and hide the grid again. And let's just start with a 3-point arc. And oops, close enough. All right, so that'll get me started anyway. I'm going to take the end point. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and do the select midpoint and select the end point. That can be horizontal. And let's see if we can select the midpoint after. No, that's a make endpoint. Alright, holding down the control button, selecting the midpoint. So I didn't get vertical in this group, so doesn't happen very often that order is an issue, but apparently here it is. So we'll go vertical. And then I'm going to draw, let's see, the kind of the assumption based on the arrows, and then these being concentric is everything's going to go to that corner. So I'll go ahead and pull that one up a little ways. Well, or not. So let's just merge the points. Alright, so a circle with a center point going through the mid of the rectangle. That gives us a known location. So we'll draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and if it doesn't go the way you want, bring it all the way around, keep going. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so when we go to do this as a circular pattern, we need a center point. Alright, so mid of the sketch. Alright, so make sure it's highlighted, 0.7. And then the entities pattern. That's not going to let me do, I was thinking it would let me do the window pick, but apparently not. And let's go ahead and select. Alright, so these groups are going to be coincident. Let's see, into the 1, 2, 3, so let's go ahead and put some dimensions. So I should be able to go from endpoint to endpoint, which really should have the same effect as going from arc to arc. And we'll get these dimensioned in before we try to dial in the last. So I possibly could have segmented those. I could have put in center lines. You know, a couple of different strategies. In this case, I think just putting the dimensions on is going to be about as good as anything. And I might have got one extra. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so that gives us our shape. That one actually went pretty good with the circular pattern and our geometry. So let's take a look at what we got. So we'll go ahead and show all of these. Okay, and might as well show the grid. All right, so our construction comes up, so we'll need to identify those. There's 15. I can hide that, and that means 13. I can hide that, maybe. And now let's make sure the correct one's showing. So if I can't quite identify it, if I come over into the work area, oh yeah, I had my practice pieces for that one as well. All right, so that gives us our shapes, and overall a good exercise. I think this one still kind of threw me a little bit more than it should have, but we got some good use out of the patterns here.